Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about Sabarimala. Sabarimala is the temple of the Lord Ayyappan, who is the Hindu god of growth. He is particularly popular in Kerala. And Ayyappan is the son of Shiva and Mohini, Mohini being the female avatar of Vishnu. Now, Lord Ayyappan is what is known as a syncretic deity, a mixture of different religions and cultures or schools of thought. So, what this means is that he has, first of all, an incredibly diverse amount of legends in Hinduism. Secondly, it is believed that he's an incarnation of Buddha by a lot of communities. Then he is revered by Muslims as well because of his connection to Vavur, otherwise also pronounced as Babur. Who exactly is Vavur is a bit undefined in that he was either a Muslim saint who migrated to India from Arabia in the hopes of spreading Islam, or he's a warrior pirate who reached Kerala's coast, and fought with Ayappa and was defeated. But Ayappa was impressed by Vavur's valor and the two became close associates. Either way, Vavur and Lord Ayappa are supposed to be very close, and there is a shrine dedicated to Vavur in the Sabarimala complex next to the temple. Lord Ayappa may also share a relation with Lord Ayyanar from Tamil Nadu. Some people believe that both of them are related, like in blood relations, while some believe that they are related as in the incarnations of the same deity, while others believe that they are both exactly the same person and even use their names interchangeably. Now, much like any other Hindu deity, Lord Ayappa also has a lot of names. The first term is Ayappa, which in Sanskrit, the term Arya, found in Hindu and Buddhist texts, which means spiritually noble or extraordinary. Then the other link is to Appa, which means father, and with Ayappan meaning Lord Father. The other name is Sastavu, which means teacher, guide, lord, or ruler. It is a Vedic term. There are two names, Shastra and Dharma Shastra, which mean exactly the same as Sastavu. Then there is a name with a slightly more obvious meaning, Hariharaputra, son of Hari and Hara, Hari being Vishnu and Hara being Shiva. Another name is Manikanta, Mani which is precious stone and Kanta being neck in Sanskrit. Now let's talk about Sabarimala, the pilgrimage itself. Before going to Sabarimala, pilgrims have to observe celibacy, that is, no sexual activity, for a period of 41 days. And unlike a lot of other holy sites, pilgrimage can only be done in three different times of the year: the Mandala Puja, the Makara Vilakku, and the Vishu. So, right now we are in the Mandala Puja time. It began sometime in mid November and it ends approximately in mid January. In general, as I did more research, I found Lord Ayyappan to be a greatly interesting deity. The Sabarimala temple itself is a very secular place. It is described as an epitome of religious harmony. It has links to many religions and cultures and different schools of thought. Unfortunately, we all know the biggest issue that is raging and that is gaining fame for Sabarimala, which is the ban on women pilgrims. To be clear, it is not all women, it's just women in the fertile age. And let's get deeper into why this ban exists. So let's get something straight. Lord Ayappa, the deity, is not misogynistic. The devotees, some of them are misogynistic, and the ones who are spreading misogynistic lies about why women are not allowed into Sabarimala. There are a lot of slanted views about why women were banned in the first place. In many research articles that I read, it seemed obvious that the author's biases towards or against were easily influencing what they wrote, and these were more opinion pieces rather than research articles. And the worst thing was that I couldn't immediately find a good book to consult on this issue. Out of all the things that I could find, from official government websites to weird opinion pieces and some really good research, what I concluded was that it is mainly the practice was started, at least, out of a sympathy for Lord Ayappa and empathy for Malikapuratama. So basically, the story is that Lord Ayappa was born to destroy a demon called Mahishasura. Now, Malikapurathama was either the sister of Mahishasura trapped inside the demon or was some other demon. The stories vary a lot, but basically, when Lord Ayappa vanquished the demon Mahishasura, Malikapurathama got her freedom. Later, Malikapurathama asked Lord Ayappa to marry her, but he refused, saying that he wouldn't marry her until the last first time devotee had visited him. So basically, after he had done all of his service. So Malikapurathama lay in wait in a shrine at the neighboring temple. So, in conclusion, it is most likely out of respect for Ayappa's commitment to celibacy until his work was done and empathy for Malikapurathama's essentially unending wait that women essentially stopped going to the Sabarimala temple. I don't think this was a ban that was put completely in a misogynistic, anti women way. So, the reason I felt that this explanation was the best one is simple, it's realistic. We all know at least a few people, or one person, or we ourselves might be that person who decides to focus on their career, on their education, and don't want to commit to any relationship. So, this seems like a very realistic and a much more practical reason. Now, we have a lot of people, including men, who say that this ban is completely misogynistic. We also have a lot of people, including women, who say that this ban is important to uphold. And with my video, I'm not really trying to end this debate. What I'm saying is that solution to this debate is not one of the extremes of being completely misogynistic and spreading myths about menstruation, making women impure and thus banning them from here and there. And it is also not of claiming that fixing this past ancient rule is going to be a major gain for fixing gender inequality in the present. What I realized from my research, the biggest thing is that Sabarimala as a temple has more power than any legislative or political body to actually unite the genders. And I'm not saying this just because it is a spiritual entity. I'm saying it because the Sabarimala temple has already united different cultures and traditions and religions through the deity that is Lord Ayappa. So, with Sabarimala already uniting so many different types of cultures, religions, traditions, I think gender unity is the last thing on the list that Sabarimala could do, and it could take the leadership position and it would itself get a lot of credit, and the harmony and unity that are supposed to be the incredible pillars of the Sabarimala temple, I think they would be incredibly strengthened if Sabarimala chose to reduce gender inequality.